favorite part has been traveling around the county, going on field trips, talking to people to find out what people in our local area are doing to help mitigate climate change and what their opinions are.
I really like going on the field trips, that's really fun, and editing the movies with and meeting all the new people.
I liked the bird research place because she had a good presentation, like she was trained by Al Gore. And I liked the science class too because it was really informational and it was kind of enlightening on what's actually happening with the climate system.
I think my favorite part was actually the film class because I'm looking into film for my future, and I think it was really great. The resources that the professor gave us was really priceless, I think.
My favorite part about Climate Quest has definitely been the ability just meeting all sorts of new people and making a whole lot of new friends while learning about climate change.
My favorite experience was probably, honestly, the Occidental Arts and Ecology Center because it was the most interesting and the most connected to my life because, well, food and water is pretty much essential in my life.
I can't remember what it's called, but when we went to the picnic one.
The Arts and Ecology Center?
Yeah.
Did you like the food?
Yeah, the food was good.
The best part for me has just been being able to work with the youth and high school students. It was a new experience for me, and while I've taken a lot of science classes before, I had never really gotten into the whole activism side of climate change. And so it was just a really cool experience to see what young people thought about it. I didn't really realize that it was a huge part of their lives and that they actually were very concerned about it. So
I think it's really shocking how much you always hear about what'll happen if we don't stop global warming, but you never it's shocking how much has already happened, all the ice that's melting and all the damage we've already created, and it just really makes you want to do something about it.
The most shocking thing for me was how many animals we've kind of screwed over already, and that we've caused this big of a difference, and no one's really realized about it till recently, and that we gotta fix this soon. So.
Probably the species extinction rate is probably the most shocking.
Probably the species being extinct, or going to be extinct, for 17 to 37% or something like that. I didn't know that at all. I thought that impacted me the most.
I learned about the species thing, the 17% to 37%, that stuck in my head the most.
I think that filmmaking is a really good way to communicate a point because, especially since our society is so influenced by Hollywood and the movies, I think that using filmmaking to communicate the message that global warming needs to be stopped or needs to be reduced is really good because I think a lot of students will pay more attention to a film rather than someone an adult standing up and giving a dry presentation about it because it's students making films about what they're passionate about.
I think film is a really good way to spread a message because you can use so many kinds of media, you can use photos, music, and video footage and mesh them all together, and you can create a powerful but more easily accessible video that spreads your message powerfully.
It's so different from just reading an article or listening to someone talk. You're seeing things happening and you're seeing it out in the world, and I think that is really key and important because a lot of people don't see a lot of the effects of climate change in their small community, but if they see it on a larger scale, globally or even nationally, it opens their minds a lot more to the wider picture instead of the smaller one you see every day.
Everyone has a DVD player.